Hello.
Hello, I'm Darcy.
I'm Brian.
And we are the stay-at-home gamers. And tonight, we are going to play Trekking the National Parks. It does take up a lot of table space. Or at least a lot of our table. But we are doing our best to have an overhead so that you can see the map and stuff. But it's been fun. We have played it a couple of times. We've played it 2-player. We've played it with our friends as a 4-player game. Mm-hmm. And it's definitely different and interesting, and there's an educational component to it as well, because there are little facts about the national parks, and I think it's a nice little way of kind of getting the kids kind of to learn where different things are.
I was learning about stuff too.
Yeah, well, I was too, because I have not been to like any of these places. So we thought we would play that tonight so you guys can see it. And
yeah, it's probably not a game you'd think about, when you're looking for games.
Yeah. So
you should think about it.
It's fun, especially it's not exactly like Ticket to Ride, but there are some of the mechanics that are similar. So
yeah,
if you like that type of game where you're having to move around and climb things,
manage your hand and colors and
yeah,
like that. Yeah.
Then this is definitely a good.
Just getting the stones on there because you need to randomize them.
Yes, and we're gonna have our little trekkers laying down so that it's easier for you to see those pieces. Otherwise, from the overhead, it doesn't look like it looks a little bit weird, so seeing the top of their head. So we're gonna lay them down on the map to make it easier for you to see them.
Yep.
But yeah, I picked this up during the Amazon sale. I don't know, a few weeks ago, whenever that was. And we have a video, if you didn't see that, where I showed all the stuff that we had gotten during that sale. But this was one of the games that we got. And definitely happy that I picked it up.
Yeah, it's fun. It's well designed.
Yeah.
The cards are all nice. You can't see the cards, unfortunately. We'll have to show you those.
Yeah.
It was cut off, and we couldn't do it without making it look weird. So.
Yeah. So we decided to just focus on the map of the U.S. and where all the parks are and where we'll be moving along. But there's a few different ways to earn points. You earn points by collecting stones when you're going through the parks. Yep. And then also by claiming national parks.
And camping on them.
And then camping at the major parks.
That's all of them.
You're occupying
the parks.
Occupying the major parks. So there's a few different ways to gain points, and we've definitely seen that there's not just one way of winning.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I think the last time we played, I didn't have the most parks claimed.
You won more of the stone things.
I was paying attention to the stones that everyone else is collecting, because if you collect more of a certain color than someone else, you get bonus points. Mm-hmm. So I was paying attention to that, and I snagged a few of those, and that really helped my score. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I kind of like that there's a few different options. So I'm
ready for the board? Sorry, I didn't need it over
here. Ready when you are.
So yeah, you just randomize the stones, which you pick up when you land on a space. And this is, I can't see these either.
No.
But you use these to move. You have to collect them like Ticket to Ride. You get you can pick 2, for your actions, and you can move that many spaces.
Yeah, so the numbers on those cards are just purely for moving from park to park. The symbols are what you have to match for claiming parks or occupying parks.
Yep. Let me show you those. So the ones we can claim, you have to land on the park, and then use those symbols. Have that many symbols, then you get to keep that one. Once you get 5, the game's over. So that's American Samoa, Carlsbad Caverns, and then Isle or whatever. It's up in Michigan, I think. And the other ones are ones you can occupy. Those you get, if you occupy them, you get a bonus. And you can occupy one each one once. So I'll show you one because the other ones are hard to reach. Like Yellowstone, you just need 2 paws, you need to land on it, and you get this bonus, which I think is if you pick up a park, you get a card. So there's 3 of those. You have Yellowstone, Denali, and the Everglades.
And you can't you can't go through another player. So if they are Like if he was here, I can't go through him. He blocks the way. And then if you stop in a park where someone else is, you bump them back to start.
Yeah, which we did a couple times last time. I think it was right here. It was like a bottleneck. And
we were doing that to each other.
So I mean, if you have kids and they don't like to do that, you can always remove that.
Yeah.
As an option, just so you can't go through people or whatever.
Yep.
Or just land on.
The only exception is through start.
Yeah, that's.
If someone else is there, you can.
It's not a national park.
No, it's not.
Start National Park in Illinois, or Missouri, or whatever.
Yes, it's.
Yeah, so your turn, you can do 2 different actions or the same one twice. So you can draw a card, move, claim a park card, or occupy a park. So, yeah. And the game ends when there's 5 you have 5 parks, or the stones are gone.
Yes, all the stones have to be gone. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's the gist of it.
Yeah. So we'd like to hear from you. Where have you been? Have you gone to any of these national parks? Mm-hmm. I think the only one that we've actually technically been to is the Everglades.
Yeah, we need to do more.
Yes. Well, there's not a ton in Wisconsin.
The close one is the Isle Royale up in Michigan. So,
I mean, we've been to some
a lot of state parks
and stuff, but yeah, we haven't really made it out.
Yeah, we have to move far from where we are to get near any of those.
Yeah.
So most of them are over here in the west. That's why the west's stretched bigger on this map.
We almost made to the Grand Canyon.
Almost went to the Grand Canyon one time.
But then I was too pregnant to go.
Yeah, we were.
So, yeah, let us know in the comments if you have been to, what national parks have you been to? Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, if you've played this, let us know as well. So we are going to get started.
All right. You're blue, I'm yellow.
Yes, I'm blue. He's yellow. I didn't decide. So okay. This is, the bear is the start marker.
Helps at the end of the game, but it's only 2 of us, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, so what I am going to start with is probably trying to get some cards. Just because there's not a whole lot of...
Yeah, a lot.
Well, I probably could move around a little bit.
And you could, get stones and stuff.
I am going to... I want to look at the cards up there so I can kind of get an idea of, what do I need to snag while it's showing up here. I think I'm going to grab this mountain one. Oh, look at that. There's another one. And then, actually, I'm going to...
And you can use more than one card to move. So if you want to move a certain distance,
and they don't... Sorry. They don't have to be the same color either or anything.
But you have to go that many. You can't go less or more, obviously.
I'm going to go... Why not? I'm going to move 2. I don't know where else to put that. And I'm going to go 1, 2. So I'm going to go to the Great Smoky Mountains, and I'm going to claim my little black stone.
I'm going to grab... I think a boot.
A boot?
A boot. That's not in Canada. I'll grab that too.
A boot and a boat?
Yep.
So is that all you did?
I'm done with 2 actions. So.
Okay. Well, I'm going to grab that canoe there. And I'm going to grab that paw.
Alright.
Yeah. And I'm trying not to look at your cards when I'm...
That's okay.
Not that really fully changes what I'm doing, but...
I'm going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Blackstone. And I'm going to claim that. Ship in a paw.
Oh.
So I get Isle Royale.
We're already out the gate. You've got
5 points. And the next one that's come up is the Rocky Mountain. There are 10 one. We have 3 10 ones up there.
So what is interesting about this place?
It's the largest island on Lake Superior. It's home to the longest continuous study of a predator-prey relationship, wolf and moose, spanning 6 decades, beginning in 1958.
Yeah, that would probably be about...
it sounds like a neat place it doesn't sound like the most exciting place to visit, but,
That would probably be about the closest to us.
Or the one in Minnesota there. Voyageurs. How do you pronounce that?
I'm just thinking since that's on Lake Superior.
Yep. Alright.
Okay.
Everything's in the west again.
Yeah. What am I going to do here? I'm going to grab this card, mountain card. There's another boat. Actually, I'm going to grab the other boat.
Okay. You're in a boat?
Yes.
I'm going to grab a boot.
There is a hand limit of 12. So, we can't let it get too out of control. But
yeah, I'll take a moment.
I'm trying to plot kind of what I'm up to right now.
You're sneaky like that. Okay, I'm done.
I am a little sneaky like that. How do I want to do that? I'm going to move 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to the Everglades, collect my little stone. And then I've got 2 boats so that I can occupy and camp in the Everglades. I don't know why you want to camp in the Everglades.
There's probably some safe places.
I cannot reach that. I'm sorry.
So that bonus is you can take a stone from... But is that now? Once?
I don't know.
We never learned that one.
Swap one stone you have with
it's
one from another player.
Doesn't say immediately, though.
It doesn't.
Because like, you can't just do that whenever you want. It seems weird. I would say just do it immediately and that's it.
Well, you don't have any stones for me to swap, really.
So I don't know. We never really looked. We never did that one. I feel like you can't just do it whenever you want. Because your Russies make sense. This makes
right.
Well, cards you move. You can move one more. You can claim a park and move one. That one says immediately draw 2 cards.
Okay, so on here in the rulebook, it does say Everglades. You immediately swap one stone you have collected with any one stone another player has collected. It's a one-time ability that triggers.
Okay.
So it says it's helpful later in the game for gaining a majority stone color. So
Well, you can get them there black. It's up to you.
I can.
You
Yeah,
want it.
sure. Here.
Yeah.
I wasn't really trying to occupy it just for
You
that
were there.
purpose. It was just more so it's close by.
You get 5 points.
I get 5 points for having a campsite there. So that's my turn.
Tree.
We were in the Everglades during our honeymoon.
Yeah, that's when we did the whole like Florida and Bahamas
Yeah.
and mountain, I think. Alright, I'm done. That moved a lot.
Alright. Marissa. Seriously. Okay, so what do I want to do now?
I don't know.
Long trek over there.
Yeah, we gotta get. I mean, down here's not too far. It's like a three jump. Or
Right.
whatever.
I'm gonna take this boat, and then I'm gonna move 3. 1, 2,
Boy.
3 to Hawaii.
Volcanoes.
Yes.
All right.
So I currently have 3 black stones. I know you guys can't see that.
Taking a green. Okay. Huh. Where to go? Move 4.
I forgot that was
1, 2, 3. I guess that looks. I have green.
the Rocky Mountains. Alright, I'm going to take this paw. And then I'm going to take this boot.
All right. I am gonna claim the Rocky Mountains.
Oh my gosh.
So that was 2 mountains and 2 evergreen trees. So the Continental Divide runs to the center of this park. Rivers and streams on the western side of the divide flow toward the Pacific Ocean, while those on the eastern side flow toward the Atlantic Ocean. All right.
I can't believe you snagged 2 of those already.
That's a 10. Saguaro, Arizona. That was next. So that's right here. That was my first move. I guess I was, don't. I can draw off the top, right? But
Yeah, you can. You can do a blind draw.
Alright, I'm done. That's my 2.
I see that. I am going to grab this tree. Put you down and This campfire.
I'm going to take the mountain. Maybe paw. What else there? Alright. Should plant something.
I know. I'm trying to plot it here. I'm going to take this one boat, and then I'm using that one boat to move to Saguaro. So I have a Yellowstone now.
Alright,
and 3 black ones.
And growing again.
Thanks for watching. So you're actually watching us from a national park.
Wow.
You
like
win.
Odds. Yeah,
you
win.
totally win.
Which one should we? Because I want to collect it.
The Grand Teton National Park. If I'm saying that right.
by.
I don't know if I'm saying that one right. Yeah, you are right there. Yeah.
I'm going.
That's awesome.
I did one move. I'm gonna move 2. I'll go through you. Hi. Yellowstone.
Get a wave on the way.
Took Blackstone. You have Wi-Fi there?
Might have to use a hotspot. Okay, so you're done, right?
I am done.
Okay. I have a tree and a campfire.
It's not good.
Yeah, we don't want to start forest fires.
There you go.
So I collected this one. This is in Arizona. Am I saying that right?
Saguaro?
Saguaro. Okay.
Spanish, right?
It looks like it to me. I mean, similar. A saguaro cactus starts its life as a seed the size of a pinhead. It grows about 1 inch to 1.5 inches in its first 8 years and doesn't sprout arms until it's 50 to 70 years old.
Wow.
They can live up to 150 plus years.
Nice. I know that. See,
So those are very old.
Next is Glacier Bay in Alaska. Glacier Bay is definitely not in Arizona.
She said that they did Yellowstone, and then now they're in Grand Teton, and Wi-Fi is not great, but they're on vacation. So
That's a nice. I mean, they're right
Yeah.
there. My parents went to Yellowstone, I think, a couple years ago on a train or something like that.
that'd be a fun trip. So we're gonna need some tips from you on
I'm gonna
going on a
I'm gonna
trip there.
camp at Yellowstone or occupy Yellowstone.
I don't know why you're handing it to me.
Come here, because that was in your space. So,
Okay.
So now when I grab a park, I can get a card.
Yes.
So Glacier should be confused with Glacier Bay. They're different things.
Yeah. 2 different areas. So was that your first act?
Yeah. I'm gonna take this boot or hiking card, whatever they call it. All right.
All right. Let's see. No, I can't quite
Last
do
game I
that.
got Grand Teton, I think.
You did. I do remember that one coming up. Last game. Okay, I am gonna grab. Trying to figure out how I want to do this.
I don't know.
I'm gonna take that paw. And then I'm going to use the boot and the 4 and the 1, so I can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. How'd you do that?
1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2, 3, 4.
5. So I'm coming through and knocking you back.
That's okay.
But that's my second action, so now I have to just wait.
Everything's in the west. Thanks.
You're welcome. You could go stone collecting on the East Coast.
I did that one time.
Yeah, that one game you were just like all over the place, just picking them up.
Canoes never showed up, and I was like, I'm waiting for canoes.
You need to flip this one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do that.
Don't land on me.
I can't. Well, not with this, at least. I'm just gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was my second. Yeah. Joshua tree.
Which we learned is not actually a tree. Okay, so I'm in Yellowstone, and I have 2 paws, so that I can put one of my little tents over there.
On a roll.
That's right. Chase is not the case. So it's totally fine. Each player can occupy each major park once. Yeah. So I am there, and then I am going to
I ate all the food.
I'm starving. No, then I am going to grab this campfire card.
Okay, what do I want to do?
It's like sometimes when you've got like the right symbols, but then you don't want to use those ones to move. So, trying to balance some of that.
Trying to figure my math. I can get where I need to go without having the. No, man. Oh, I can do it that way.
I do like how there's like multiple routes that they do give you. So sometimes
2 boots for 6.
The way that you're trying to like go around to something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sometimes it's a like kind of a weird roundabout way, but
pardon me.
Bless you. But especially when you don't have the exact, because you have to have the exact number to stop where you want to. So
yeah, there's an option.
Sometimes I take like kind of a weird loop if I can't.
So that's my second. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So I am.
I'm sorry, I moved you. Let's do that again.
Oh, you did. I'm like, why am I over there? I'm so confused right now.
No, I guess I'll do.
So, the objective of the game, you, in the end, want to have the most points. And the way that you can earn points is by collecting or claiming national parks.
There's the points on here, like this one's worth 10.
Yeah, some of them are worth 5, some are worth 7, I think, and then some of them are worth 10. And then occupying those major ones also can give you victory points. Each of the stones that you collect is worth 1 point. And then if you have, like, for example, the most red stones, you get bonus points on top of that. So, yeah, you want to try to collect as much of either or a combination of both. I've definitely found that it's helpful to try to have the most of at least 1 or 2 colors if you can when you're paying attention to what other people are grabbing, but then also collecting, claiming your parks. But once you hit 5 parks, that triggers the end of the game, or if all of the stones have been claimed.
You can duck.
Oh, I was like, where are you going? So, in the end, it's really about the number of points, but I like that it gives a few different ways that you can earn those. So it's not like with how he grabbed 2 parks right away. It's not feeling like, oh my gosh, there's no way for me to catch up, because there's totally ways for me to. So now I have to figure out where I'm going because you put me back in Yellowstone. I don't suppose you want to go back to start again. Because I have this 4. Okay. So I have 4.
Not really.
No. So if you can take me up that way. 1, 2, 3.
I never got to camp.
Oh, you didn't actually do that yet.
No.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But I'm going to put my tent down.
It was like you claimed it, so.
I'm sorry. You have a far longer reach than I do.
You get 2 cards.
Thanks. So.
You've done all your occupying.
Yes. Now that my little trekker has camped and occupied those 3 major ones, I definitely have 15 points from that.
Alright, is bathroom. Okay, taking a paw.
Yep.
Sorry, my nose.
Allergy season.
Yeah, probably. And a boot.
Alright. And then, where am I going to go? That'll work. Out. So I'm going to take a mountain card. And then I'm moving 2 down to Glacier Bay. So now I have 1 green stone, which I don't have more than you. You have 2. I have 3 black stones, which is more than you, and we each have a yellow stone.
If you tie in stones, no one gets points.
We currently don't have... I know it's kind of cut off on the top. It does take up a lot of table. You only have like 3 of what they consider the major parks out.
Yep.
Out of the 6 cards, and then there's 3 that are out at a time for the rest of the parks.
There's a big old stack of these.
So we currently don't have the Great Smoky Mountains up there.
No.
But they're in there.
They are.
Because
yep.
That was one of my first stops, I think.
It was, yep.
So
there's a few other ones that aren't in the game, but they're...
Yeah, there are... I think there's like 15 parks that aren't actually...
It's really busy there.
In the game, but they have them marked on the map with like little green diamonds, and there is some info in the rule book about them, just so that they do have a mention. But yeah, if that one gets pulled out, we'll definitely make sure to show that.
Sorry. Dog's
She's thirsty.
Alright. I'm just gonna collect things right now since I'm here in Missouri again.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're just resting.
I am.
You're taking a break before you go out again. Alright, so I'm in Glacier Bay, and I've got a mountain and a paw, so that matches the icons on the Glacier Bay, so I can collect or claim that one. So, I've got Glacier Bay. I don't know if you guys want me to keep reading these or not. So, in 1780, an ice mass 4,000 feet thick, 20 miles wide, and over 60 miles long covered what is now Glacier Bay. Today, you must travel 65 miles up the bay to catch a glimpse of the remaining tidewater glaciers.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
The next one is...
Oh, sorry.
Lassen Volcanic in California.
So, I have 2 parks. Here. So far.
Awesome.
And then since I have occupied Yellowstone, my little special perk from that is since I claimed one, I get to draw a card, which is good because I have nothing in my hand right now.
I think I'm going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yellow. And then I'm going to claim 2 paw, 2 boots.
Ooh.
Claim Carlsbad Caverns.
Nice.
In New Mexico. The evening flight of the bazillion free-tailed bats at Carlsbad Caverns is a fascinating phenomenon. Each summer, hundreds of thousands of these flying mammals exit the bat cave to feast on insects. That's where the bat cave is.
That's where the bat cave is.
Yep.
That's pretty neat.
Next one is Big Bend in Texas. So,
our favorite park, unfortunately, we don't really have one, which is... It's sad. The only national park that we have been to so far is Everglades, and we don't live anywhere near there. It just happened to be when we were vacationing there. We live in Wisconsin, and there's not a whole lot of national parks
not a lot
super
right here.
close
There's
to
a big
us.
deer. That's about all we got.
We go to some of the state parks, but we would love to see.
I've maybe been close to the
them.
Smoky Mountains because I've been to Knoxville a couple times for work.
Yeah, and I haven't been down there.
I haven't been to the actual park.
Like
and I drove through the Rocky Mountains just to get to Denver once, so I mean it's close. But yeah, I like to go to some of these sometime.
Yes, like we would love to see the Grand Canyon. We would love to see the Redwood.
Yeah.
And check out
Hawaii.
Right, I would love to go to Hawaii. I have some friends that live in Alaska. I'd love to go visit. Yeah.
It gives us reason to visit more now.
I know, like
Badlands is not too far. I mean,
like playing this, I'm like, oh my gosh, we have not been to any of these places.
No.
We need to go to these places. We need to take the kids there. So what is your favorite park? Let us know.
Oh, sorry, I'm not. There I am.
Yeah, it's just easier to see.
Yeah, that's how you hike, laying down.
Yeah.
So your turn.
Just lay on the and slither along the trail. Okay, so I'm gonna have to collect some cards because I don't have a whole lot going on. How many of what you got over there for stones?
2 black, 2 green, 2 yellow.
Just keep an eye on that. Okay, so I am going to... Man, there's a lot of campfires out here right now. Mm-hmm. I'm going to grab...
There's one more, then we have to reset them. Oh,
yeah, we got to reset those.
You get 4 of the same color, which we have. You got to reset it. Sort of like Ticket to Ride when you have taxis. Alright, those are reset.
Do you know where Volkfield is?
Is it a city? Or is it a park?
Might be a park.
No. Either one, I don't know where it is, but I thought...
So Sawyer in the Middle said that they're in the Air National Guard, have been to Wisconsin several times, and then was asking
Volkfield is like 2 words.
Sorry,
I've heard
yes.
of it. I think we've driven past it. Yeah, I've heard of it. I don't know where
exactly. Like, I can't, say for certain.
I thought it was
where.
a German, city, Volkfield, you know?
No, sorry. Yeah, I definitely haven't been there. But I'm
pretty sure I've seen it in signs and stuff.
It's probably more...
Madison-y, sort of.
Yeah, I was going to say more central or more northern. Yeah. Wisconsin's pretty. We just don't have any national parks.
Yeah, it's actually kind of surprising.
It is.
That's
surprising.
All the kettle marine kind of stuff, you know.
Right.
Pretty glacier based, made by glaciers.
Right. Yeah. I mean, well, even I don't really know how exactly they determine.
Yeah, I think it's
what's going to be.
I think it's a money kind of thing too.
Like a state park versus a national park, that kind of stuff. But I mean, there's a lot of really neat formation, land formations.
Yeah,
and
especially
stuff
up in the central where you get
the
standing rocks and stuff like that.
Yeah, like through the Dells area.
Yeah, the Dells. Dells and Surprise is not part of that. Yeah.
There's just really interesting formations.
That's definitely something you should
visit
if you're in this area. The Dells, Because I know it's a water park capital of the world, but there's lots of
I like doing the boat tours and stuff and seeing all the formations and stuff. It's pretty neat.
It's your turn.
It is my turn, and I don't know what I'm doing. Okay.
Oh, you grabbed a card, and then we had to reset it. So.
Oh, that's right. That's what was happening. I feel like I'm ready to go after any of those things right now.
There's 2 that are sort of easy now. 7s.
I'm just gonna grab that right now. Grab a mountain.
I am gonna grab a boat.
Oh, Volkfield is a military base.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So sound like. And I grab a boot.
Yeah, I'm just not exactly sure where.
I know I've seen
that one.
I know I've seen the words persist somewhere.
So I know where Fort Atkinson is.
Is that where it is?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm saying I know where Fort Atkinson is.
I know there's some fields up by the Dells and stuff. That's why I think it might be over there.
We usually see some of the convoys and stuff when we drive up there when we go.
A lot more flat land up there anyway for a near field.
Yeah.
So it's your turn.
My turn. Okay. Okay,
Where's what?
Where is that?
Where's what? What are you looking for?
Oh, it's right in front of me.
Texas, yeah.
I was like, okay, where do I have to try to go? I mean, not that I'm going there.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Don't pay attention to... and then... Oh, you're probably going to bump me out of there. I can make it over there. Probably should have waited. 3, because I can come down 1, 2, 3. Grab my black stone, so I've got 4.
I'm going to take this tree, and I'm going to use it right away.
No need to apologize about your Wi-Fi. It's totally okay. Okay, so it's in Juneau County, so it's around the Dells area.
Yeah, it's north 2, 3, 4.
Going to the Pinnacles.
Yep.
All right. I'm glad you didn't bump me. Thank you.
I had a reason to. I would just do that to people.
I don't just do it either. I had a purpose. I had a reason. Okay, so I have a boot, a campfire, and a mountain for Big Bend. I'm in Big
This is Big Bend in Wisconsin. Huh?
Big Bend.
Yeah.
All right. So El Despoblado was the name early visitors called the area that is now Big Bend National Park. This park features more types of plants, birds, bats, butterflies, and cactus than any other U.S. park.
Oh, there you go. The next one is the Voyageurs. Minnesota. I don't know if I said that right. It sounds like it's probably French. Voyageurs.
It's probably not said the way that we... So, you're at 3 parks and I'm at 3 parks.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I can draw a card because of my Yellowstone
Oh, totally didn't
thing.
do that.
You didn't do that on your last
Too
one?
late.
I would let you pull a card
Okay.
because I didn't remind you.
That works perfectly, actually. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I want to use it. Move 2. A redstone. I'm going to claim lesson volcanic. Boat, mountain, boot.
Nice.
And I get another card. And then I grab that. Okay, it's in California. Bumpus Hell is the park's largest hydrothermal area. It was named after K.V. Bumpus, who in 1865 broke through a thin crust above a boiling mud pot and badly sculpted his leg.
Interesting.
It's his hell. Bumpus is hell. The next one is the Badlands, South Dakota. Alright.
When you say... Is that the name... Because right away I thought of Christmas Story.
Yeah.
The neighbor's dogs.
Yeah. That was him.
That's what I thought of right away when you said that. Okay. What is my plan now?
I don't know.
Lay down. Let's see. What can I collect?
One of each, almost.
Yeah.
There's some I haven't had yet, so that's nice. Played it 3 times, so bound to get different ones.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of... There's enough park cards where it doesn't feel like the same...
And the stones are always different, and those are always different, so it's always different every time we play.
Yeah.
With more people, there's definitely more blockage, so you can go back home.
Yeah, it was not... I mean, it wasn't... Not that it was... It wasn't overly easy when it was just the 2 of us either, but...
I was over here, and she was over here. It was like we never really knew each other's way. And
but when we had all 4 of us...
They're all blocking each other.
It was definitely... And trying to, figure out who had... Like, collecting more stones as other people was a little bit more... You had to really keep an eye on what people had.
Yeah.
Which I was doing. Okay, I am going... to move 3. 1, 2, 3.
Makes that every day.
So now I have a redstone.
So I.
Oh, look at that.
I probably need to take stuff. I'm going to take one off the top because those are all 1s.
Thanks so much for watching. Have fun on your vacation.
I'm yellow.
Yes,
red.
you are yellow.
Take another off the top. Alright, I am done.
Alright. I am going to grab that little campfire card. And then I'm going to move 1 to Petrified Forest. Now I have 2 redstones.
What's all the ones?
I know, it's a lot of 1s out there. All of them are 1s right now.
I'm just going to use these to go 3. Alright, sorry. Nice laying down the job.
I am gonna grab this boat. Adds another 1. And I'm moving 1 to the Grand Canyon. Whoop.
Oh,
I just
red one.
Dropped it. I have 3. One's on the floor.
It's there. So yeah, that was your 2.
Yeah, and I drew a card and then collected a stone and then promptly dropped it.
This is a nice number. Take that thing. First non-1. Alright.
Alright. Kind of wondering what I should be trying to do right now. Grab this paw. And I think I'll grab this campfire. Replace it with the exact same thing.
It's in the right order, so I'm confused. Alright.
Getting a little thinky.
Yeah. This 2 Grand Teton there. Hey, how you doing? That's it. I think I grabbed one.
Okay. I'm gonna grab this boot. And then...
These cards, if you haven't seen, I don't know if you actually have seen them yet, because you can't really see them on the
Yeah.
board.
I'm kind of held them out here and there, but... And then I'm gonna... move 3. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 red stones. 1 yellow, 1 green, and 4 black stones. 3 parks.
Alright, I am...
And I've
what am I doing?
occupied all of them, too.
3. 1, 2, 3. Blue. And I have a paw, fire, and a boot.
Man,
I got the Badlands.
I was on my way there.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. The Islands National Park contains the world's largest collection of fossilized mammals, including giant rhinos, ancient camels, and 3-toed horses, and the remains of a well-preserved saber-toothed cat.
Interesting.
Sounds like there's something like that. I'll
Don't
put a new
forget
one up there, but it's not like a...
Don't forget to grab a...
Oh, it's in the game.
You have 5?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you don't get to go because that's how they...
Because I was the start. Because you would... Normally what happens is whoever is the one to collect that last stone or the 5th park, like you would finish until you hit whoever the start player was, and I was the start player, so since he finished, I don't get another turn. Alright. So...
I only get this first time I won that way. First time I've been the end player, I should say.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think I've won yet, though.
No.
But last game, the end player actually lost. They were the last place, so it doesn't really matter.
It's true. Yeah, just because you're the one who triggers the end does not make you the winner. But yeah, I had this, and I was going to head to the Badlands. So before you do that, okay, I have the most red. You have the most green and blue.
And yellow.
And oh man, you might have me. You might have me. I'll get ready to log it in here.
Alright, I'll change it to our cam shot.
Yes, so you can see our
calculate this
lovely
calculator
faces.
So that's 14 for those cards for the most stones.
Oops.
Plus 14 for those 2. Plus 25 for those. plus, I only count one place, so I get 5 for that. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I think that's all the points, right? Stones, that, and that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got 69.
Wow. His best score prior to this was 66.
Woo! I can do better every day.
So
you have 5 on... What is that one?
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you looking at? Oh, my stones.
11. And this is 12. Oh, sorry, 17.
Mm-hmm. And then I got
15.
And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
52.
Ooh, my best score is 70.
Yeah,
so
still haven't beat her high score yet. Oh, I did pretty good that time.
You did. Good job.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. So, in case you have not seen me do this at the end of a playthrough, we used Board Game Stats. It's a free app. And it's one of those sort of...
Just keeps track. It's nice to see, we played this many times. And
geeky things I like to do.
How many times you won. I was trying to hit 500 plays this year, so...
We are trying to hit 500 plays. But I just kind of... I don't really do it to be like, I won more than you.
No, it's cool to see the stats of...
But,
we played this many times a month.
And it's kind of fun to, I might think, we play this one game, all the time. Or
your best score.
Or we never play this. And so it's kind of nice to actually be able to see how much table time our games are getting.
And we play with and all that kind of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I have locations, I have...
last time I went to this friend's house, we took these games, and we played these, so we played different games.
So, I like using it. So I always try to do that right away at the end, because if I don't, I might forget. Because I have done that.
It's definitely an unexpected fun game, like you would expect.
Okay, it's not letting me get back to...
The one in the middle.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you would see it in the story, that looks kind of boring. Because when I was a kid, the edutainment kind of games are always like, there's just a bunch of trivia, and you move a piece of Candyland with trivia. Right. But this is definitely, you could play, it doesn't matter what the theme is, this game. It's just, the game comes first, so...
Yeah, I like the theme. I like how it's executed. She's like, I don't want to be in the kitchen anymore. But I like the theme, and I like how they did it.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a great mix of fun and fun and entertainment. Fun and education.
But they're separate. You could, either of these by themselves would be cool.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're national parks, but it's a fun game on top of that.
Yes. So, yeah, I feel like not a lot of people know a whole lot about this one, so it's kind of nice to be able to share it with you guys and let you see what this game is like. What does it look like? Does it look like something you'd want to get? That kind of thing.
It's not a big table. That's all.
I mean, we are fitting this on a card table.
Yeah, it fits. We played it fine, but it's just with the recording and stuff, it made it more difficult.
Yeah,
we can see everything we need. So. Yeah,
with trying to have the camera set up, that just made it a little bit awkward. But otherwise, it's fine. On a regular dining room table and stuff, it definitely is fine. It's a little reaching and stuff. It's a little tight on a card table, but it still does fit.
Yeah.
Because I know sometimes games with a big table presence can be an issue just purely because of space and tons of components and trying to figure out where to put everything. So, yeah, we're enjoying this.
It's got a nice box.
Yes, I like that it's real pictures of these places.
And information, yeah.
And our friends enjoyed it when we took it and introduced them to it.
They requested it.
They did. They had seen something about the game, and I was like, I just ordered it. So, yeah, it worked out. It worked out well, so that we could take it over and then they could play it. So, yeah.
I get moving on.
I know.
I'm
never good at goodbye.
Yeah, Midwestern goodbye.
So, thanks so much for watching. Definitely, if you have not told us where you have been,
your favorite
for national parks, I mean. What national parks have you been to, or what ones would you like to go to? Drop that in the comments and let us know. And we hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, do all those good things. Yeah. And we will see you at the next game.
Bye.